Yo, 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 this is one half of RTM Productions, Russell the Muscle. Just over here going live in Minnesota. So, last night, well, yesterday afternoon, more like 3:30 p.m., I arrived in Minnesota. It's pretty cool over here, literally. And it's got the biggest mall in the United States, which is pretty cool, the Mall of America, which has theme parks and freaking water parks and everything, which is pretty cool. I came here to visit a close friend of mine, Merrick, who, by the way, turned 21 today. So happy birthday! Shout out to him. And it was pretty dope. We went to uh, Rainforest Cafe yesterday, ate some Auntie Anne's pretzels, walked around, checked out the mall, um, bought um, bought a game to play today. But yeah, so since me and Chris are separated, I decided to make a little thing. I think he's gonna record a little something and put them together so that he could post for this week. Since I'm gonna be in Minnesota for this entire week, so yeah.
Hey guys, yeah, as Russ just said, I am editing this whole thing. And I am also gonna be in full control. So, buddy, you messed up. Isn't that right, future Chris? Yeah, past me. Yeah.
Look at these adorable cats. Unfortunately, I'm allergic, so I'm gonna probably have hives later. But it is what it is.
Aren't those cats adorable? You're in Minnesota. Freeze your ass off. Or not. Hey, future Chris, how's the editing going? Who knows? You'll figure it out, I bet.
So for those of you that are WWE fans, my question is if you watched this past SmackDown, it was pretty good. Some of the draft picks in their orders were a little weird though. But the matches overall were good. You had it kick off with Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns, where the winner gets their brand the first draft pick, which, of course, Seth Rollins won due to DQ when he got dragged underneath the ring from Bray Wyatt. But yeah, it was a good match overall. Interesting finish. And then you had Charlotte defend the SmackDown Women's Championship against Bayley, in which Bayley won it back. So my question is, what the hell was the point in having her lose it to Charlotte to begin with?
Yes, because Bailey is queen. Don't ever forget it.
Yeah, that was an interesting choice by WWE. I don't know why they have her drop it to Charlotte just to lose it or win it back a few days later. Great. Now she has to start her title reign from the beginning.
Yes, praise be to Bailey, the queen of the hugs. May her championship reign last for decades.
But that was a decent match. You also had, well, they also had AJ Styles and the rest of the OC versus the New Day, which was a pretty good match. The New Day won shockingly when I went with AJ and the club winning. I thought they were going to, but Kofi hit a Trouble in Paradise on AJ Styles and pinned AJ Styles for the win. Could this be setting up for a Kofi Kingston versus AJ Styles match? Only if the New Day goes to Raw. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure they're going to go to SmackDown. So when it comes to draft picks, the number one pick to Raw was Becky Lynch. I guess it kind of makes sense. Number one pick to SmackDown was Roman Reigns. Number two pick to Raw was the OC, which makes sense because AJ Styles. Number two pick to SmackDown was The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Now, he's great now, but he probably should have been a little later down the road. Probably not number two pick, but whatever. And the number three pick for Raw was Drew McIntyre, who we haven't seen in a while. When we did see him, he was losing to people like Cedric Alexander. So to be the number three pick is kind of odd, but whatever. Personally, if I was GM of one of the brands, my first picks would be AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, as they are the best wrestlers in the world today. But WWE, I guess, just doesn't see any logic. The next pick was Randy Orton, who was, of course, drafted to Raw about damn time. Sasha Banks, who was drafted to SmackDown. Then it was Ricochet, who was drafted to Raw. Braun Strowman drafted to SmackDown, and Bobby Lashley drafted to Raw. And I know what you're thinking. Yes, Seth Rollins still was not drafted when 10 Superstars was. A little odd. Daniel Bryan wasn't drafted yet either. You got people like Bobby Lashley, who was drafted. But yeah, moving on to round 3. Not even going to do the order. Round 3, Alexa Bliss, Natalya, The Revival, Kevin Owens, and Lacey Evans were drafted to Raw and SmackDown. So let me get this straight. Still no Seth Rollins. Alexa Bliss, she's great. Yeah, she's great. And I love her. But she did not deserve to be drafted before Seth Rollins. Lacey Evans and Natalya definitely did not deserve to be drafted before Seth Rollins. The Revival? You kidding me? Give me a break. This is ridiculous. Seth Rollins is their top guy. The current Universal Champion, not drafted. Daniel Bryan, not drafted. Samoa Joe, not drafted. The Miz, Nakamura, both not drafted. All these top stars are not drafted yet, and it's driving me insane. Round 4, I guess they were going for a tag team angle, considering the Lucha House Party, Heavy Machinery, the Viking Raiders. They were all drafted. The point is, round 4 hit, the final round of the draft for SmackDown and Raw for this past Friday, and still some of their top guys were not drafted, including the top of the line, Seth Rollins. And they drafted all these tag teams like Heavy Machinery and the Lucha House Party, but where the hell is the New Day and the Usos? And we all know the Hardys are going to return at some point. So all their top tag teams are not drafted. Kind of odd. Lucha House Party got a spot before the top tag teams and Seth Rollins, and the Revival got a spot, but whatever. So today is going to be pretty fun. For starters, me and my homeboy Merrick, who, like I said earlier, turned 21 today. Right now he's at school finishing some stuff up. He gets out at 1 o'clock, and then when he gets out, we're going to hang out, maybe get some breakfast. I know later on at 6 o'clock we're going to meet up with his family for dinner or whatever. But yeah, so pretty fun day planned, pretty fun week planned. But no matter what, always thinking about that special someone who is so far away right now. But yeah. Yo, I'm back. I just took a shower, changed my clothes, put back on this hoodie though, and now I'm about to eat some food. So I decided to just heat up and finish my leftovers from Rainforest Cafe. Really good burger, by the way. But yeah, so can't wait until my homeboy comes home from school, and then we're gonna have a fun day. Who knows, maybe I'll even introduce him to you guys.
Well, that was all the footage that he sent me for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that little bell notification bell to know whenever we upload. And by the way, if you made it through the end of this video, I very much appreciate it. I put in a lot of time editing this stuff, and I hope that you guys honestly liked it. If you could give me any pointers, anything at all, just type down below. Just tell me something. I'm not sensitive. Always. From that, I would like to wish you a good month, week, weekend, year, whatever. God, that's stupid.
Only if you insist.
You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, open the door.
Okay, Daddy.
Yo. I'm back.
Let me out!
What the? That's Troy finally joining me. And I'm your homeboy RTM, aka Russell the Muscle.